can you introduce yourself to my class at the Artificial Intelligence Comp 717 at AUT?
Hi everyone. My name is Roopak Sinha. I am Professor of Software Engineering at Deakin University in Australia, Melbourne. And I've been a colleague with G for quite a few years. I was at AUT until last year, and then I moved to Melbourne. Nice to meet you.
Tell me what's exciting about Melbourne?
Oh, Melbourne is is kind of like a bigger Auckland, to be honest. It's the good thing is it feels quite familiar. Moving here from Auckland, the same crazy weather, and generally nice people, and also great food. But it's also a lot larger, so there is a lot to explore here. And I haven't seen any, but I've been looking out for snakes. Haven't found any yet.
Great. Okay. Yeah, you're in city, so you probably haven't found it. That's right. So what's your take on AI? You have been working on AI for a number of years, and what's the problem you are addressing, and then what are the uses you are taking?
So good question. I'm not an AI researcher, but I think right now, if you're a researcher and you're not using AI, then you're not a researcher. So that's how I see it. My focus is more on safety critical systems. So how do we develop software that we can say is safe? The kind of software we use in airplanes and nuclear reactors and anything that can cause major damage if it doesn't go well. So AI has a big role to play in software development. You know, right now a lot of people are using AI to write software. But AI needs to become a little bit more mature for us to use it for safety critical systems. So that's my research. I want to extract the really well-formed parts of AI and then embed them into the design development of safety critical systems. That's my focus.
Okay. Yes. Thank you for sharing that, and saying that you are not AI person is kind of courageous because everyone is doing AI. Yeah, and
exactly.
honest, and same time I think that you are modest because actually, in this age everyone is doing AI. So you are AI person. Yeah, and what do you think that we should teach the future generation, with the AI embedded in our learning? What's your view about that?
I think learning itself is to some extent being changed by how AI has come in. And I think the future generation will probably need to manage their learning because there are now so many avenues of learning. You know, they have the opportunity to work with humans like us. But if you see around the world, there is a lot of work going on creating agents, AI agents that can help people learn. And so I think it is very important to scope your learning because otherwise you can quite easily get down into really detailed stuff or sometimes really broad stuff without it bringing a lot of value to your learning. So it's just like a business. You know, every business wants to use AI.
Yeah.
But a lot of them don't know what return on investment they're looking for.
Right.
So they just want to use AI because they know AI is good or they think AI is good. So I think students have to adopt the same mindset. If they are going to learn something, they need to figure out what is the return on investment and not just short term, but long term. There are some things about AI that are hard to learn, the maths. But if you really master it, it can serve you for the rest of your life. So it's quite important to think about what's important for you now and for later, and really invest your resources into that.
So I give you two great points. One point is to find out what you want to do. I think it should be like your passion deep in your heart. That's something that you want to do in any case. That would be epic. I mean, people now doing jobs sometimes because it's not because they like the job. It's just because it pays money. Like people driving bus and people long in the mall. Sometimes they don't like the job because it's a kind of labor job. It's, it's not very interesting. It's boring.
Yep.
But you can think this as like when AI becomes popular, lift up all the productivity, then we have more freedom to actually choose what we want to do. So your point is really good that you need to figure out what you love, your passion, and then do it in the long run.
That's
So that
right.
would be epic.
Yeah.
So the second point is that I echo is that you emphasize the importance of learning the technical, like math, the background, theoretical foundation of it. And a few days ago, I interviewed a software manager at Finger, and Olivia. She told that she graduated from UA as an undergraduate, and then I asked her, what are the things that you still find is useful today, after many years of past, and she found out that maybe data structures, the basic idea of programming, and also the math foundation,
Yep.
and the ability to understand things deeply is useful in this age. If you
Absolutely.
just understand some syntax of C and Java or Python, those kind of understanding is shallow. It can be automated by AI already. So if you
Yes.
want to be a junior programmer, the future is dark
Yeah.
because juniors means that you have shallow understanding of things. So in the future, it's like you and AI will work together to actually achieve greater things, because AI can be your co-pilot and do a lot of things that you don't have to do. But you, as a mastermind, you have to think more deeply. So I fully echo you this. Yeah. So maybe let me say a few words about your future prediction or your future desire of what should we look like in a society like with AI.
I think
Your vision, your
that's
vision about AI and society.
I think that's where we can be a lot more, I guess, aspirational.
Yes.
AI is a major boost to productivity. But echoing the point that you made earlier, how do we turn productivity into well-being is very important. How do we take something that's technologically going to disrupt every field and use that to make human lives better, but not just human lives, but life on this planet better for everyone. So I'm hoping that as AI comes into the mainstream, it already is in the mainstream, but more
Yeah.
so, uh, we'll be able to look at really large projects, climate change or poverty, and really throw these tools at those bigger problems, because they will free up some time from the day-to-day that we have. And I'm hoping that researchers, governments, big companies will start really looking at creating value for just not just financial gains, but move away from that and look at sustainability for the planet for the longer term. That's my hope.
That's great.
And yeah,
Yeah. Very happy to see your big dreams that benefit the whole planet and society.
yeah.
And I'm glad to very much to learn from you. So final thing, what's your hobby? Like maybe the top hobby you recommended to my students or
Well,
our
I think
students.
you are doing the hobby I have, which is I love to go for short runs. I'm a slow long distance runner. I do
Yeah.
a half marathon every year.
Yeah.
That's my warrant of fitness. If I can't do a half marathon in a year, I know I need to do a lot more for my health. And so that's how I keep going. I also enjoy racket sports. I play
Yeah.
badminton weekly. I love
I also play
reading.
badminton. Yeah.
Oh, great. And I think like I'm finding a lot of satisfaction in talking to my students and colleagues and friends and family. I think
Yeah.
I'm now rediscovering the human side of being an academic, which is that we are here to serve our students and colleagues, and that's what I really, really enjoy in my work.
Yeah. Well, that's an epic recommendation, and I wish that I have talked to you maybe 2 years ago when I get sick. I should actually have run.
Yeah, but Ji, I must say you've always been one of the friendliest, most collegial person I've worked with, and you always have a smile on your face, and it's you always also know the in-depth stuff, not just on the surface. So according to me, you are a great academic, and
Thank you so much.
it is a pleasure to be associated with you.
It's a pleasure talking to you, Professor Roopak, and I'm sure we have many things to do together in the future, because I have the similar broad vision as you do, and we want to make the humanity a better place with the AI, and not worrying about losing our jobs to AI, but embrace it and make it better for human. Okay.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
and I'll see
Ji.
you next time.
Yeah, take care. Bye.